Hello everyone, happy quarantine. Who knew that a global pandemic would give us all way more time to spend on YouTube? The footage you're about to watch is my first game back to Overwatch in about 8 months, so please be merciful. Today we're gonna talk about Overwatch, if it can be fixed, if it needs any fixing in the first place, and why this channel has been relatively quiet the past year. A little before Sigma launched, I was starting to really burn out with the game. I would log in, only spend a few moments at the home screen before exiting back to my desktop and repeating this with other games. I just couldn't find that drive I had. I didn't know what purpose to play for. The problem I faced, especially with games like Overwatch, is there really isn't any incentive for me to keep logging in and grinding competitive, especially. If I was interested in the bragging rights of grinding up to GM, that would have been an easy solution, but there isn't anything to strive or really grind for. Unless Overwatch is your main source of income, like streamers or pro players, it's kind of startling how long it took me to realize I was playing a game with zero motivation. I found myself gravitating back towards Destiny 2 because I could at least chase the exotics and story and such, but then I got the gear I wanted, and I hit the same wall. I kept asking myself why I was logging into these games that didn't offer a long-term chase. Golden weapons are maybe 1% of my motivation to play competitive. The fact that all you have to do is play competitive to get gold weapons wasn't really appealing to me. I wish Overwatch had a goal-oriented skin system, and I know players have talked about this for years, but one where completing certain tasks or challenges rewarded you with unique skins. I think back to Modern Warfare 2 days where I could grind out headshots for the best-looking gun camos. I don't think Overwatch needs to alienate its player base by limiting these things to just competitive, but it would be cool to have skins that require things like play 1,000 hours on this hero, get 1,000 kills, heal this much, etc. The reason I'm only interested in Overwatch 2 is because of skill trees, the flexibility to play how you want with your hero, and upgrade them. I kind of wish the current Overwatch implemented an almost MMORPG system where you can unlock and change skill trees with your heroes, kind of like Overwatch 2, because at the end of the day, we've been playing the same heroes, the same maps, all the same stuff for years. As a Zen main, I think about how things could be different if I chose how I wanted to play Zen. Like if I could focus a build on healing one game and then a build on damage support the next. It'd keep things interesting, but I understand why all the heroes remain the same for the sake of balance and consistency, because I know it would be incredibly difficult to implement a system like this and then keep it balanced on top of everything else. Obviously, Overwatch 2 is implementing a system like this, but it's only PvE for the most part, and I don't know how invested I will be in the long run if there isn't anything to chase other than upgrades. Echo was released into PTR a couple of days ago, and I'm curious what you all think. Personally, I think this was a massive oversight on the part of the development team, and Echo's character design really would have suited a support character better. Although, I did have this idea before she launched that maybe they'd really surprise us and announce there's an Echo tank support and DPS version of the character. For you Pokemon fans, I'm comparing this to like Rotom forms, where Echo would have her blue color profile as a tank, a gold or yellow color profile for healer, and a red color profile for DPS, all with unique abilities. I think it really would have driven a large percentage of the player base that is left back. And I think moving forward with the amount of resources they have, it's almost time that Blizzard starts releasing multiple heroes at the same time, because the current schedule is simply just too slow to keep up with the amount of games that launch each year. If they want to get and hold onto our attention, this is the time for the bar to be raised and held high. So let me know what you think the game needs. What are you interested in? What are they doing right or wrong? I will talk to you guys later. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep gaming.